Okay guys, so I have everything that I'm going to be trying on my face today right here. It's mainly the stuff that I got for like Christmas. And I showed it in my what I got for Christmas haul. So if you haven't seen that, I'll have it linked down below and in the cards so you could watch that first. But the first new thing we're going to be trying out today is this Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear Foundation. I'm super excited about this. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my face with what I usually use, which is the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Primer Spray. Okay, while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and read you what this is supposed to do. So I got the color 230 Buff, and it has a W for warm. So this is what the packaging looks like. Super beautiful and luxurious. And then it does come with a pump. And let me go ahead and look up online what it's supposed to do because it doesn't really say on the box. So this retails for $47. I only got mine for $12 because we had an extra discount on our employee discount. Plus I used like $14 in points. I'm only going to read the benefits. So it says that it's oil-free, a medium to full coverage, velvety matte finish, no powdery effect. And then that it's transfer resistant, fragrance-free, non-comedogenic, did I say that right? Suitable for all skin types, tested on sensitive skin, tested under dermatological control. And so yeah, it's supposed to be full coverage, which is really nice, and it has a matte finish, which is really good for my skin type because I have oily combination skin. So I get mainly oily in my T-zone and I'm kind of normal everywhere else. And I do like full coverage because obviously I am breaking out and I want to cover these things. I tried out a new skincare product last night because if y'all saw my what I got for Christmas video, I got a lot of new skincare and my face did not like that one product that I did try out because I'm trying skincare like one at a time, just kind of adding it to my routine just so I can know like what I am actually liking and what goes with my skin. And so yeah, my face ended up not liking that and I ended up breaking out like on my forehead. I even got like a breakout over here. So we're really going to test out the full coverageness of this foundation. I also really want to try out these new Tarte brushes that I got. I'm super excited about these, especially because all my brushes are dirty right now and I don't feel like washing them. So I'm going to try the foundation with one of these brushes, and then I'm also going to just try it with my beauty blender as usual, because usually I do like to apply my foundation with a sponge, but for the sake of the video and to test out these brushes, I really want to try like this foundation brush right here. Super cute, and it does feel pretty dense but not too dense. So hopefully this color matches me, just because it did seem kind of dark, but the other warm shade that was up from this one was way too light just because it jumped like 4 other colors, because those other ones in between were cool or neutral and I really wanted a warm undertone. So hopefully it's not too dark. I'm gonna go ahead and shake it up a little bit. And I'm going to first apply this with the Beauty Blender and see how that goes. So I'm just going to pump some onto my Beauty Blender. It always takes forever for the first pump. Okay. I put about that much. So the color does seem okay, but I did hear that this oxidizes just because it does have SPF. Oh yeah, I didn't even tell you guys that. It has SPF 15 in it. It's so hard to see because I don't have my contacts on just because my eye has been irritating me. So I'm like trying to see what I'm doing. That color does seem like a really good match though. Hopefully it doesn't oxidize too much, because if it does, it might be too dark. And it's blending in really nice with the sponge. It's not full coverage like right when you put it on your skin, like you could still see this blemish kind of peeking out, but I'm pretty sure you could build it up. So that is what one layer of foundation looks like on this side of my face. And now I'm gonna try the brush on this side, and I totally forgot how to use a brush. Like, I haven't used a brush in forever. So I'm just gonna pump some on the back of my hand and then just dip my brush in there. Let's see how that goes. It doesn't really smell like anything. This brush is really soft. And you can control how much comes out of that pump, which is really nice. So I feel like I'm actually getting a lighter coverage from the brush just because it's really flexible, like it's moving a lot and it's not as dense as I thought it was gonna be. So I feel like I prefer the sponge, of course. And I do feel like it's kind of staying in the brush. I don't know if y'all could tell. So I'm going to put that back, and then I'm just going to do the rest of my face with the Beauty Blender. And it already has like one layer of foundation, but as you can see, my blemishes and everything are still peeking through. So I'm just going to see if this is buildable and build on those areas to get more coverage. I didn't show you this, but it has like a little rose on the cap. It's so cute. So that is my foundation done after I like built it up. It doesn't look cakey at all. It actually has a really nice natural finish. Like the description said, it doesn't have a powdery finish at all. It looks just very natural. Like it even has like a little glow to it. But I do have like a whole bunch of lights in front of me. But it looks really nice on the skin. Let me zoom you in. So as you can see up here, it covered all the redness from those pimples right there. Of course, it didn't cover that scab just because the scab's already scabbed, so it's really dark. And then it did cover these blemishes right over here. And like I said, it just has like a really nice natural finish, and the color seems to match right now. I don't know, what do you guys think about the color? I do feel like my neck is a little bit lighter. So hopefully it doesn't get any darker than this. But yeah, so far I'm liking it. So I don't have a new concealer to try, and to be honest, I don't think I would want to try a new concealer just because I love my Tarte Shape Tape that much. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this per usual. So I had no problem with my concealer blending on top of this foundation. Everything just blended really nicely together. I'm going to go ahead and set my face and everything so we could get on to trying the next new product. Okay guys, now I have all my powder on. We can move on to the eyes. If you want to know what powder and stuff I used, I will have it linked down below. But I have two brand new palettes that I really want to try. I have the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, and then I also have the new Tarte High Performance Naturals Clay Play Volume Eye and Cheek palette. And I actually think I'm gonna go ahead and use the Tarte one just because it's eye and cheek, so we'll have like two things to try out. And I'll save my I can't talk. I'll save my Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette for another video, and I'll do like a full-on tutorial because I just kind of want to keep it natural today so we could try everything out, you know what I'm saying? So I'll save this for another video. So make sure to stay tuned for that. So this is what the outside of packaging looks like. Super cute. And like I said, these are very natural colors. We're going to keep everything natural today. And it comes with a blush right here, bronzer, a highlight, and then all these natural, beautiful shades. So we're going to try this out on the eyes and face. And I feel like all these big ones right here in the middle are matte. Ooh, they feel super buttery. I think you could just like those three go together, you know, and then these three right here will go together, and then these three, which is really cool. So I'm going to try to stick with that little thing. So I'm going to take this color right here, this big one called Instinct, and I'm going to use this to go ahead and set my eyelid. And I'm going to try to just use these three colors and see what I could come up with. And this has a big, good sized mirror on it as well. I already got it dirty from my fingerprints. So I'm just taking the color Instinct, and I'm going to put this all over the lid as kind of like a base, and also just to like set whatever's on my lid. These do have some kick up. They're a little bit powdery, but they're really pigmented as well. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this brown right here as my transition shade. It's called Ember, and I'm just going to buff that into the crease and above it, kind of blow it out a little bit. They have a lot of pigment, as you can see. Super powdery, so you want to like tap off the brush. And then I'm just going to apply that as a transition shade, like I said. They blend very nicely. I want to try another one of these new Tarte brushes, so I'm going to take this one. It looks like a fluffy brush, but it is kind of dense. And I'm going to take it in the same brown color we were already using and just kind of define the crease with this. And it kind of just like gets on the tip of the brush. And then I'm just going to go into the crease with this and see how this brush works. Seems pretty nice. And then I'm just going to keep repeating this step until I get the intensity that I want in the crease. Okay, and now I'm going to take this color right here called Onyx, and I'm going to pack that all over the lid. And I'm just going to use my finger to do that. It's super pretty. Look at that. Tarte eyeshadows are usually good, so I'm not surprised that these are really blendable and everything. They look really nice. So I'm going to try out another Tarte brush. This one has a flat top. It's pretty dense. And I'm going to use this under my brows to go ahead and highlight. And I'm going to take the highlighting color in this palette right here. I actually think this is for the face, but I'm going to use it under my brow. Okay, I barely tapped this into the highlight. And now I'm just going to go right here under this brow bone. Can't really see if it's doing anything. It has a nice sheen. I'm also going to take some of that and put it in the inner corner of my eye. Right here to add a nice pop. Then to go ahead and just blend everything together, I'm gonna blend this out. These brushes are nice, they're just all really dense. Hopefully they'll like loosen up a little, if you know what I'm saying. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to this eye. So usually I go in with a darker brown right here, but the only brown we have that's the darkest in this palette is the one I've been using. So I'm just going to take that same brown that we've been using called Ember. And I'm just going to line that lower lash line. I'm going to take this first color that we used on the lid, Instinct, and I'm going to use that to blend out the brown on my lower lash line. Okay, so that's all we're going to do for the eyeshadow. I actually like the way it turned out a lot. It looks super natural and just like really pretty and blown out. And so now I'm going to go ahead and move on to the face. But first I'm going to go ahead and buff away this bake. And then I'm also going to do my winged liner and mascara off camera just because you guys have seen me do that multiple times, and that's not what like this video is about. It's just about trying some new products that I got, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, eyes are done now. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to our face. So I'm gonna try out this contour that comes in the palette, which I'm super excited about, and then also this blush, which Tarte has amazing blushes, so I can't wait to try that. We already kind of tried the highlight on the eyes, but we're gonna try it on the face as well. So the bronzer shade is called Terracotta, and it looks more like a cool toned bronzer, so I'm going to use it to go ahead and contour the face. And I'm going to use this new Tarte brush as well. It does look like a really good contour brush. I'm not sure if that's what they said it's for. I can't remember. But it looks like a legit contouring brush, so I'm just going to dip this into the powder. It does look a little bit more warm on the brush. Let's see what it looks like on the skin. So it's super pigmented. This brush is really nice. It's like so blendable. Go on the forehead. Then I'm going to take a little bit of the same color and see how it looks like on the nose. Ooh, super pigmented. Then I'm just taking the foundation brush, kind of blending it out. Now I don't usually use this for blush, but all my blush brushes are dirty and I want to see what this color looks like on its own, so I'm just going to use this because it's clean. And I'm going to dip into the blush color, super pigmented. Kind of shake it off a little bit. That's a really pretty color, right? What do you guys think? Do the other side. Then I'm just gonna take the tiniest bit on my nose. Okay, so this is the last Tarte brush in that little kit, and it looks like this. I was actually gonna use this to go ahead and set under my eyes, but I read the box and it actually said this is used for highlight, so I'm like, let me try it out. So I'm gonna dip this into the highlight in the palette that we used like on our inner corners, and we're gonna use this as a face highlight. And see how it goes. So it's very subtle at first. I don't know if I like this brush for highlight, to be honest. Can you guys see it? I can't tell. I mean, there's a glow there, but it's not that intense. Everything in this palette's very subtle, which is good for like an everyday makeup look. Here, let's see. I'm gonna spray this brush with some Fix Plus and see what that does. And then dip into the highlight. Try it on this side. Oh my gosh, that definitely helped. Made it super intense. Oh my gosh, it kind of looks like a line on my face now though. Oh god. Yeah, it definitely removed some of my foundation. I think I sprayed the brush way too much. I'm gonna take another highlighting brush and see if that will help. Take some more highlight and just like put it on top. And then I'm gonna take my blush brush that I used and just kind of blend this out right here and see if that helps. It definitely is not helping. There's like a straight up line on my face. Here, let me blend it with a beauty blender. Oh my god, this is not going well. And now I feel like I have to do it to this side to make it even. Just gonna take whatever's left on this brush. And then I'm gonna apply some to the center of my face. Then I'm just gonna take some on my finger to put right here. It's definitely a pretty color. It just gets really intense with that Fix Plus. Okay, and for lips today, I'm gonna try out this lip kit that I got. It's called the Too Faced Under the Kissletoe Ultimate Liquid Lipstick Set. And I actually already tried one of these out yesterday in my what I got for Christmas haul video. So if you want to see what that looks like on, I'm wearing it in the video. It's this dark red color in the kit. I wore that one. So now I think I'm going to try out one of these nude colors. I feel like I want to try this one. It's called Chihuahua, which is just a Too Faced Melted Liquefied Lipstick. But first I'm going to go ahead and lip line my lips with MAC Whirl. Okay, and now I'm going to apply the lipstick. This is what the packaging looks like. Super cute. And I think it's a little sponge applicator. Yeah, it is. It's a little sponge. I don't think these dry matte. I think they're just like a regular finish, you know, like a cream. That's a pretty color. That looks really pretty. Oh my gosh, this smells like my childhood. It smells exactly like the kids' makeup, but I really like it. It looks really nice and it goes really good with this look. It kind of matches the blush. I feel like everything's kind of harsh right here. I feel like it's coming off really harsh on camera. But yeah, so we have one more thing to try out that's new. So if you guys saw my haul, you know that I got this Tatcha bestseller kit. And I've already tried out some of the skincare and I really like it, but I really want to try out the setting spray because everybody loves it and I really want to give it a go. So what this is called is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. It has beautiful packaging, such a pretty color. It's a glass bottle. And I want to try this out on my skin. I do have oily combination skin, but I really just want to like try it all over. I'll try not to get it in the center because I do get really oily there, but I'm just going to test this out. It has an interesting smell. I feel like I did spray my T-zone, but I'm not going to be wearing my makeup for that long, so we'll just see how it wears on my skin. I feel like my face isn't even wet anymore. I do see like little droplets right here from the spray. So I'm just going to take my beauty sponge and kind of blend it. Other than that, I don't really see a difference. Like I just see a whole bunch of specks on my face. I feel like I want to put more. Let me see. It is a really fine mist though. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I have to keep testing it out. What do you guys think about this? Have you guys tried it? Let me know what you think in the comments if you have, because it's super pricey. Oh my gosh, I'm trying not to cough on camera, but like I just woke up really sick today So it's like the first day of my cold, if you know what I'm saying. And I was like, I better film before like I lose my voice later on. And so yeah, if I am low energy in this video, that is why. It's not because of you guys, and it's not because I'm not having fun. I just feel like really sick inside, you know, dying inside a little bit, just a little bit. But that is gonna be everything that I'm gonna try today. I'm gonna go ahead and do my hair and get dressed, and then I'll be back to tell you my final thoughts on each of the products that I tried. Okay guys, so I'm back. Here is the finished look with everything together. I did film an actual talking outro for you guys, but it was just so blurry and it looks so bad. So today is actually a different day, but I thought I would just go ahead and voice over this part so I could still tell you my thoughts. Basically, I already kind of told you my thoughts on everything like as I was using it, but I did want to say I do still have to try out that spray from Tatcha. I don't know how I feel about it yet. The foundation was amazing. I can't wait to keep trying it. Eyeshadow was pretty much amazing. Everything on the face was good. I just kind of messed up that highlight when I put the Fix Plus. But other than that, I really liked everything, and I hope that you guys liked this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did, so I can know to keep filming these like full face of first impressions. And also make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss out on my new videos, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye!